Good morning, students. This is our part 6 of the chapter Nazism and the Rise of Hitler for class 9th. Students, in earlier we have done some parts of NCERT questions of this chapter and there are certain questions which are left. So, in this video I am going to explain you, and these all questions are long questions. In this video I am going to explain you that what will be the strategy for solving the long questions so that you can get maximum marks. Words limit, content, and the manner of the long answer. In what manner you supposed to write down the answer, I am giving you the idea in this video through my own notes. So the remaining question which are left from this chapter, including that question number 1, describe the problems faced by the Weimar Republic. It is the very first question of long question of this chapter, and now I am telling you that whenever you supposed to start the long answer, then what will be your strategy, so then you can add more and more words and how you have to present your answer. So first of all, that you have to give the introduction of the question, that in question it has asked that you have to describe all the challenges, problems which was faced by the Weimar Republic in Germany before the rise of Hitler. So in introductory part you supposed to write, I am giving you example, you can use your own word but the content should be relevant. That in introductory section you can give that what do you mean by the Weimar Republic when it has in power in Germany. That Weimar Republic was Germany's government from 1919 to 1933 and the period after World War I until the rise of Nazi Germany. So when we are saying Weimar Republic, it was a government body in Germany from 1919 to 1933 and it was just after the First World War, before the rise of Hitler or the Nazism in Germany. So it was named after the town of Weimar, where Germany's new government was formed by a national assembly after the Kaiser Wilhelm II abdicated. So, when Kaiser Wilhelm II was abdicated from the throne, then this Weimar Republic came to an existence and the decision was taken in the National Assembly. Now, the problems. Now we are targeting the problems which was faced by the Weimar Republic in Germany. So first, that why, as I explained the chapter and I told you that Weimar Republic was not welcomed by the own citizen of Germany. So these were the problems which was faced by the Weimar Republic, that the republic was not received well by its own people largely. Why? The own citizen of you can say Germany didn't welcome the Weimar Republic largely because the republic had some inherent defects, because this republic government was having some inherent, you can say, drawbacks or the defects, and you can give it for example article 48. Under Weimar Republic government in Germany, they have chosen the article 48 condition, which means that which granted the president to abolish or to avoid the constituent and the rule by decree, which led to various problems in German society. So they have taken the article 48, under which the power is given to the president, that he or she can abolish or avoid any constitutional rules and laws, and just because of it that the German faced so much of problems. Now second problem which was faced by the Weimar Republic government in Germany, that the peace treaty at Versailles with the Allies was a harsh and humiliating peace. The treaty which was held between the Weimar Republic and the Versailles, it was having a very harsh, you can say, effect, and it was so humiliating on the citizen of Weimar Republic in Germany. Third reason, Germany lost its overseas colonies. Under the Weimar Republic governmentship, Germany had lost its overseas colonies, its territorial area, and of its population. 13% of its territories they have to lost, 75% of its iron and iron as a resource and 26% of coal to France, Poland, Denmark and Lithuania. So in this way that they have to compromise not only territorial boundary but the you can say their resources and with the another country. So everywhere politically, territorially and constitutionally they were the people of you can say Weimar Republic was not feeling secure and safe. The another reason that the challenges or the problems faced by the Weimar Republic, the Allied powers demilitarized Germany to weaken its power. Even under the rulership of Weimar Republic, the Allied powers demilitarized all the you can say powers military force of the Germany. It was also you can say weaken them. Now the next challenge, the war guilt clause held Germany responsible for the war and damages the allied countries suffered. Even the war guilt clause is also uh, felt that they have given on the all the blame of the World War First to the Germany, and they said that all the compensation will be given by the German people. Now Germany was forced to pay compensation forcefully. The citizen of the Weimar Republic in Germany, they were forced that they have to give the compensation which was lost. There was a huge loss of property and life in during the World War, so they were forced that all the compensation will be given by the German people. That's why the German people or the public of the Weimar Republic was not happy with the governmentship of Weimar Republic, and it is all about that amounting to 6 billion, means 60 lakh thousand amount charged on the Republic of the Germany. That's why they were not liking, there was not a support to the Weimar Republic government by their own native or the citizen of Germany. So this was the pattern that I personally and feel that when I go through with your half yearly examination sheet, so I thought that I have to give you the idea that in which manner you supposed to write down the answer and in a introduction manner. Then the point wise also you have to keep in your mind that if we are talking about the long answer, so relevant point should be there, and that you have to, we are continuing the answer. Then the seventh point, that the Weimar Republic faced the problems. Now the next problem is that the Allied armies, we know the armies of UK, France, USSR and USA also occupied the resource rich Rhineland for much of the 1920s. Not only this, the area which was famous for its resources, it was also occupied by the Allied armies. So we can see that how the Weimar Republic, under the Weimar Republic governmentship in Germany, before the rise of Hitler and Nazism in Germany, the people was not happy under the Weimar Republic government, as it has weakened the Germany economically, politically, and the people were not feeling secure. Now the conclusion. There was so many reasons for the failure of Weimar Republic government, as it was not able to maintain economic crisis after the World War II in Germany. Politically, it was not strong enough to act in the favor of citizens, which resulted a great loss of territories, resources of Germany. All these reasons became a cause of Weimar Republic's fall and rise of Nazism in Germany. So in this manner, you can see that this will be the pattern of your long answers in geography, in history, in civics or in economics. That in such a manner you have to write down your answer when we are talking about the long answers, and it will be applicable for all type of long answer in each stream of social science. Now I want that these questions should be completed by you in a same manner. Now the next question in NCERT of this chapter is, discuss why Nazism became popular in Germany by 1930. So what you can see that after the failure of Weimar Republic, when the people were not satisfying their livelihood, they were not feeling secure, they were not having the proper means of employment. At that situation, you have to keep this thing in your mind, that why Nazis became popular in Germany. Even they were very, you can say, inhuman. You have studied the entire chapter and you come to know that there is a negative image in your mind of Hitler and Nazi party, as they were doing so many, you can say, inhuman activity with the people whom they were called undesirable people in Germany, and they were included gypsy and non-Aryan blood people, gypsy and Jews, especially Jews, how brutally they killed the innocent children of these community. So even though how the Nazis became so popular in Germany by 1930, so there are certain reasons I have written to make you understood, but you supposed to write down more. First reason, that suffering from the Great Depression, the Weimar Republic did little to remedy the country's economic downfalls. At the time, Hitler emerged as a savior to the humiliated German people who were facing economic and political crisis that time. So first reason that why Nazis became so popular and accepted by the German people by 1930, as already the people of Germany was suffered so much just because of the great economic depression after the Second World War, and the Weimar Republic, the existing government in Germany, which was known as the Weimar Republic, and it was not given any type of remedial treatment to the country people. Their economic condition is also come down. So at that time, Hitler emerged as a powerful leader and the savior to the people of Germany, and he has promised that all type of humiliation of German people will be definitely come to end soon, and he will be emerged as a savior of the native of the Germany. Now, second reason, Nazi propaganda stilled hopes in the time when banks were shut down, unemployment resigned, and destruction was a common sight. That this was a time when Nazi propaganda became so popular, as the economic condition was that all banks was shut down in Germany. There was not as employment, means of employment to the people. Everywhere the condition of unemployment and the destruction. Everywhere the scene is just all about the destruction, that there was no hope to come to the life for the people in Germany. The third reason was that Nazi propaganda also developed a positive atmosphere among German people for better future, which resulted that Nazi party became the largest party with 37 votes. So Nazi party also developed. The reason behind it, that the why people appreciate, they follow the Nazism in Germany by 1930, that Nazi propaganda was so famous, as they were hoping, the people of Weimar Republic has having the hope that one day they will be having better future, and they will be economically, you can say, developed, and that's why they have given their full support to the Nazi party, and Nazi party emerged as the largest party with the 37 votes individually during the election. So it is the way. And the next question of this NCERT, that explain why Nazi propaganda was effective in creating a hatred for Jews. Now you have to tell that how the people were so much aware that the Nazi policy or the political, you can say, ideology was not in the favor of humanity, as they were doing mass killing of the non-Aryan people, but still why it has famous. So you have to, I have explained you during the chapter, but still for the sake of you, as you will write the correct answer, I had prepared my own notes to make you understood that how you have to answer this question. So as we know that under the Hitler policy or the Nazi policy, mass killing, they produce a mass killing center for the undesirable people, but through the media, through the TV, radio and news channel, they call their mass killing termed as a special treatment, so that people come to know that special treatment, that these people are sick and they need the special treatment, as the doctor save the life of the, you can say, the suffered people. So they give the name of mass killing to the innocent non-Aryan blood people with the name of special treatment. That's why it became famous. Second, the gas chambers where Jews were killed, they give the name of gas chamber disinfection area. You can see that how tactfully they give their inhuman act the name of humanity. Next, media was also used carefully to popularize Nazi ideology through visual image, films, radio, poster, catchy slogans and leaflets. Now, next reason that how Nazi party or the Hitler became successful to create hatred for the Jews in Nazi society. Socialists and liberals were shown as a weak, degenerate and malicious foreign agents. Next, propaganda films such as The Eternal Jew were also made to create hatred for Jews. So we can see that in Nazi government how the Hitler and the Nazi policy got success to create a negative and the bad image for the Jews, gypsy in the mind of German native people, so that they for their upcoming generation also they will also feel negative and hatred in their heart for the Jews, and for this the Nazi government use their tacts. They give their mass killing the name of special treatment, and the gas chamber they called a disinfection area. They use films, movie and the radio news to create a false news, so that the people felt very poor and very aggressive towards the Jews. So these are the ways that they got success to create hatred for Jews in Germany. And the last question of your NCERT folder of this chapter. And this question I want that every student of all 4 sections show their creativity to do this question in their own words. And this question is, explain what role women had in Nazi society. Return to the chapter 1 on the French Revolution. Write a paragraph comparing and contrasting the role of women in the 2 periods. Now here you have to compare the condition of women in the Nazi society with the condition of women during the French Revolution in France. You have to compare where there are similarity, and you have to contrast also. So here you need to go back to the first chapter and see the paragraph which was written, the condition of women in France during the French Revolution. And this, though you know that how they taught the girl child, what was their main responsibility. By reading through both chapters, especially the women segment, you have to write down your answer, and remember you have to understand that what is asked in the question, that it is not that whatever you want to write you will write. So keep this thing in your mind and write down your answer. This question I am giving you especially in the video. I hadn't solved it because I want that how much you can do your own. So in this video we are completing this history chapter, the Nazism and the rise of Hitler, with all NCERT question plus additional question we do time to time. And in the last video I have explained you all the long question also of this chapter, and all question you have to do in your homework also. Till then, take care. Goodbye.